Hello, welcome to another Outer Worlds video. So, I know I said in the last one that it felt like the last mission, but the more I look at it, the more I don't think it is. I mean, one thing is that it's too short, and the second thing is that there are still a few places where we haven't explored yet. So like, Tartarus just opened up. We still have this Eridanos, Hephaestus, Olympus, Typhon. So kind of half the planets haven't really opened up yet, so maybe it's not the last mission yet. But anyway, just to be safe, I finished all of the companion quests, and I did a few of the side quests as well, so you can see I'm left with this faction quest, and this is the main quest, Brave New World, where we had to go to Tartarus and confront Chairman Rockwell. I mean, there's a sense of finality about it, but I don't know. Let's check it out, because you know, Scylla was like a planet that wasn't in any of the main missions. It was only in the side missions, but yeah, I mean, we never know. Let's just go for it. Alright, we're going to Tartarus. Sorry, Ada. Aha, yes, so it does say it's the point of no return. What the hell is this? So it is the last mission. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Would you like to save? Sure, let's save.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Oh, okay. Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
Oh, that's
The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Oh, thank you,
I
Ada.
also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Jesus. Nice try, but it's not happening.
If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next
That's what you did when I came up.
I would prefer if you return, though.
Alright.
Speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Okay.
Attention.
Hey.
Unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
Screw you, UDL, man.
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Seems a bit extreme, isn't it? Wait, this isn't Terra 2? I'll just leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution.
Wow, so you just die straight up.
Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Wow, you're blunt.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Sure, we've heard that. Ooh, we can go with Intimidate. Lie, persuade. Show me your biometric ID. Let's intimidate him. Yeah, sure, why not? Transmit your biometric ID so I know who to fire.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir. I just couldn't see you clearly before. Screen's on the fritz. Damn thing. But for the record, now that I hear you, I totally recognize you. Totally. You're, you, of course.
You're you, of course. Obviously.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
And who would that be?
Wait, is that from the groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
Thanks for everything, Ada.
Take
Talk
care.
to you later.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Alright. And I hope to remain functioning. Alright, let's get it. Okay. This looks like any other place. Oh.
The captain did right by us once. Now it's ours. The board will never own groundbreakers.
Oh, cool! Groundbreaker groups. Troops.
Push on, Mardad.
They're helping. These guys failed. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Ooh, I'm actually dying. I thought they had this side. Damn it, guys.
Nice hit.
Alright, come here, you.
I got another fighting me.
Oh no, they died. Oh my groundbreaker, my dad's died. Oh. Surprise, motherfucker.
My
Bang, bang, bang. Nice, nice, nice. Get him, get him. Just get all of them. Okay. Some more guys here. Oh, okay. So as long as they don't see me killing somebody, it's totally fine. Huh. Who'da thunk? Alright, let's go.
What does the prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to
Oof.
get out again.
Go from this way then. Okay, what if we just try to like sneak through? Don't really want to kill all of them. Actually, I do want to kill all of them, but that might take a little bit too much time. Some guys over there. Okay, we're good. I think we want to go this way. Alright. Ooh. Stuffs. Okay, maybe let's tinker with some stuff. Since it appears we're in the end game, let's just upgrade these plasma rifle thingies. Alright. Transition to the pit. Okay. So I guess if you wanted to go in like guns blazing every time, you could totally skip the holographic shroud. It's totally missable. If like they made it an optional thing. Hey man, let's go down. Oh, we're going up. Ooh. Two are looking snazzy.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help.
Oh, MSI are here.
Get in there and fight.
Cool. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? I wanna save them. Don't let them die. Save them, save them, save them. Don't let them die like the Maudets.
Here we go.
Hey, get him, get him, get him. Oh, they sound like they're dying. Oh, it's Grim. Hey, Grim. How you doing, buddy? Alright. Nice. Okay, so, I guess friendly factions send you guys?
For the Rangers.
For the Rangers! Sweet. It's a burst rifle. Ooh, nice. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. It doesn't do that much damage, like, straight out, but it does quite a lot. Ooh, ouch. Oh, that was the way to like sneak through, huh? Okay. Okay, we know about that sneak life. We going this way? Alright, so this is gonna straight up fail on me.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Yeah, alright. So I think if we pass this speech check, we go to the next charge on the holographic shroud. I was hired to test your... Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Just don't do it again.
Thank you.
Alright, so it resets the holographic shroud. It's pretty cool. Alright, I think through this door maybe. Oh yeah. It's here. Alright, what's this? Unsealed door. Yep, that's what we want. Oh. Okay. This is the propaganda room, I'm guessing. Restricted access. Okay, we're right at the lift. We go up then. I swear we were just here. We're like just taking the lift like further up. So weird. Okay, that's fine though. Alright, we're heading across the way. Alright, to the center. Right, MSI guys are here.
Looking good, soldier.
Thank you. You did. Alright, we go in here. Let's just go. Thanks, MSI.
Guess this is it, huh?
Whatever comes of this, I'm just real glad to know you all.
Uh-huh. Alright, look at them armor. Okay, I guess this is the end.
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
Has it really? Doomed? I'm rooting out corruption, one idiot at a time.
Idiot! I'm not the one marching to my death in a maximum security prison. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
That's not very nice, Chairman Rockwell. Yeah, there's no call for hostility.
No call for... You... you unbelievable bastard.
You can be a snarky bitch all the way to
Sophia
the end.
should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged.
Who's Sophia?
Quartered. Bankrupted.
Oh, the adjutant.
Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
It's not very threatening. Oh, of course. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor?
Oh no, that's the highest
I
form of
fire
humor,
them.
dude.
Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull, it was fucking expensive.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure we can talk about this. Let's work something out.
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Oh, no need for that. No need for that. Oh, fine. I'll be there before you know it. Alright, so where's this purveyor of death? This way? This is sealed. Oh, okay, this way then. Ooh, locked door. Ah, 100 pick. Do I got 100 pick? I think I do. I probably have, let's just pick the door, why not, huh? Lockpick +5. And I'll take this off. And then, damn, we're good to go.
Great work.
Alright, before we do that, let's put back my armor. Don't want to be all naked in front of everybody. Alright. Okay, open. And what is this? I need 100 for this as well. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, what's this? Oh, hacking skill too low. Jesus, really? Right, there's no way I'm getting 86 hacking on this. So I guess if you hack that, you didn't have to kill it. But I'm gonna kill it. Oh, great. It's mind controlled. Alright, so plasma isn't the best against this. That is fine. Oh, hello. Are you still mind controlling it? Harp? Arv. Oh no, this is a long reload. Alright, it's time to gloop it up. Ooh, it flew high, didn't it? That's enough. That's quite enough out of you guys. Is there anything else? Did I gotta... Oh wow. Was not expecting that. What is this? Can I hack him? Nah, can't. Oh, he's coming at me. Yeah, saw that coming. Oh wow, there's a lot of them, huh? Alright, I need you to mind control that one. Yeah. Can't get past that armor. I got you, boo. Got you. Yeah, buddy. Meme. I'm out. This does a little bit better, huh? Oh wow, there's lava. Can I gloop all of them? Yeah, get gloop, son. I think we're good here. Oh, nice! Holy shit, that almost hit me. That was fun. Hibernation key chamber, nice. I'm not gonna say that was the best fight I ever had. For a final boss, that's kind of disappointing. But I mean, that's probably not the final boss, right? Right. It's probably gonna be in here. I bet Rockwell has some like crazy robot. Alright, we're going up. Hello, my friend. Oh, is that all you got? Seriously?
Time for a drink?
Seriously? Really? Just straight up died, like in one hit. Hey Phineas, you doing alright? You don't look too good. Let's get him out of there.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man? You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Well, let's go with the first one.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Oh, really?
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands.
Okay.
Earth has gone dark.
Ooh.
We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
That's not good.
There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
What does it really matter?
We're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore.
Never relied on Earth for support.
We're entirely on our own.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Wait, hold on. I need to ask you something.
Yes, yes.
See what else he wants to say.
I'll help however I can.
There's something else I know about the other colonists.
I wasn't trying to hide the truth from you, but after all you've done, I owe you an explanation.
Right.
Yes, I experimented on the Hope's colonists. Each of my experiments ended in catastrophic failure. Each of my subjects died in agony.
Uh-oh.
You are my first and only success. I didn't tell you about the others because I didn't want to burden you. My failures are my own to bear, not yours.
Guess that's fair. Better late than never, I guess.
I'm not asking you to forgive me. Lord knows I won't forgive myself. But I'm going to try to set things right.
Well, there wasn't really an alternative, was there?
My apologies. I need to get a hold of myself. We've far more pressing issues to worry about right now.
Okay.
If you have any more questions, ask me. I'll answer as best I can.
Yeah, I think we're good for now. So what do you think happened?
I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I don't know why Earth's gone silent. I don't even know if Earth exists anymore. We have no connection back to Earth, and return is likely impossible. We are completely alone out here.
Alright, you already said that. You mentioned the frigate disappearing?
You might have heard of the Earth Directorate's frigate. Half the colony's entire military was on that ship.
Oh, wow.
They were returning to Earth when they vanished without a trace. That was 2 years ago. We haven't heard a word from them since. Whatever happened to Earth likely happened to them.
Okay. Half of the military, huh?
Yes, you're right. The road is long, and we haven't a moment to waste. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you.
Really?
What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Sure, why not? You can count on me. I'm gonna do what I always done, whatever I want, all the time.
I doubt I could change your mind even if I wanted to. You've already done more than I could ask of you.
I don't think I want to be chairman or anything.
When I revived you, I thought we were going to save this colony all by ourselves. But I was wrong. We can't save Halcyon on our own. We're all going to have to pull together, somehow.
Yeah,
We're
well.
not a colony anymore. Our last connection to Earth has been severed. I don't know if we'll survive, but we're going to have to try our best.
Okay.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community.
What?
The rest were turned away.
Only a few?
And likely died of starvation.
Jeez, Adelaide.
Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. Though he was always haunted by the failures of his past, he was determined to make things right by building toward the future. The revival project was hard and painful work, but in the end, despite limited resources, over half the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Even after Wells passed away, the Hope scientists and engineers worked night and day to pull Halcyon from the brink of collapse. Their efforts continue to this day, which may be reason enough for optimism. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony. but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Life will never be the same in Halcyon. It is widely agreed that the colony has a chance of stabilizing within a generation, owing to the hard work and determination of the surviving colonists. Recovery is a distant goal, and the path is long and uncertain. But the people of Halcyon carry on, determined as ever. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus, and left Dr. Wells to his own devices. The affairs of the colony never distracted you from living out your own dreams, to captain a ship, to sail the ether, and to earn a reputation as the greatest spacer Halcyon ever had. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Okay. So that was the end. Pretty interesting. I like the way they kind of gave you a little bit of exposition at the end to tell you what your consequences of your choices were. I think I probably made a bad call with Adelaide, but well, that's okay. That's 1 out of you know, it's fine. Yeah. So I'm not sure what the other planets were. Maybe if I continued going down some of the other side quest chains, they would have opened up eventually. Or maybe it's DLC? If it's DLC, they wouldn't put it on the map right now, correct? I have no idea. But anyway, general thoughts about the game. I think it was good. If you want to compare it to Fallout, pretty comparable. I think it is even better than Fallout 4 actually. I played New Vegas like maybe when it released. That was about maybe 10 or so years back. So that was good. That was a pretty nice game, pretty fun. The story was pretty good. Story is pretty good in this one too. The writing for the companions are pretty great. They're very varied. Yeah. But the quest itself, the companion quest, I guess they were okay. For Pravati, it was like a series of fetch quests on different planets and stuff. So it all took place on multiple planets. So there was pretty good character development, I feel, over the course of these side quests or the companion quests, which was pretty nice. I feel it gave a bit of roundedness to the game. I feel that's even a word, roundedness. And yeah, general gameplay, it's okay, it's great. Story is great. Gunplay, I mean, if you compare it to a Fallout game, it's not much worse. No, it's not much worse. It's not worse. It is actually better. Or kind of the same actually, but yeah. So, guess that about does it for the Outer Worlds. Yeah, and I also like that your consequences kind of carried over to the end. So like, if you sided with MSI came to give you a hand. I wonder if there would be a difference if I had sided with the Iconoclasts, probably, and if I managed to make them work together, maybe they would have sent more people. But the last one wasn't too difficult. I mean, we had the holographic shroud, we just like walked through it. I guess if you wanted to go like full guns blazing and didn't take the holographic shroud, that would have taken a little bit longer. But yeah, I think it's good. It's good. Final mission, a little bit disappointing. Didn't have the climax, you know. It wasn't as impactful as it ought to have been. But yeah, I guess it's all good. It's all good. Maybe they will flesh out this game a little bit more with DLC in the future. I mean, we'll see. But overall, I really enjoyed my time playing this. It like flew by really fast. I didn't expect it to end so soon. I mean, I guess mainly because I was only playing the main quest. Side quests were done off camera, but even then, I didn't take too long to finish them. Yeah. So Yep, I would say overall great game. 9 out of 10? Probably. And I really wonder what would have happened at the end if I chose a different like ending. Because like Phineas asked me to be like the leader or something, right? So if I chose that, maybe that would have given me a different cutscene? Question mark? And also this is supposed to be like a AA title, not exactly like a AAA title. I think the studio isn't as big as Bethesda is, even though they've been bought over by Microsoft, but I think Microsoft just gave them like carte blanche to just do the game and release it. So it's kind of nice to see that there wasn't many bugs or anything that generally comes with a Fallout game. Graphics are pretty good. I like them a lot. I mean, they look a lot better than Fallout or Skyrim for that matter, but those are old games now. And they've been using the same engine forever, so this is kind of a breath of fresh air. I wonder if the next Fallout installment would be something like this. It would be great if it was. But of course, you can always mod Fallout, you can always mod Skyrim, you can make it look great, but yeah, I don't know. It's nice to have like a base game that people can enjoy across consoles, you know? It looks as great on PC as on PS4. I got the Skyrim on PS3 initially, and I got it again for PC because modded Skyrim is a different game altogether. Totally different. I wonder if there are mods for the Outer Worlds. Maybe they are. Yeah. So I might give this another playthrough. It's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll make like alternate choices to what I've done, like side with Edgewater, side with the board, try to get MSI and Iconoclast to work together. Because it seemed like the MSI ending wasn't great. They like managed to eke out a living. So I guess if they had like a big picture person like Zora, I think that would have been good. Yeah. Maybe try a different build as well. Go for a melee build maybe, or a sneaky build. I'm still not really sure how the sneak works in this game, but there are a few mods that give you silencers, so maybe that works. Or I could just go like fully solo, like no companions, not do any of their quests, and then we'll see how it differs in the ending epilogue. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really like how the consequences of your decisions track throughout the game. It's like you didn't realize that the side quests for the Iconoclast would ultimately affect the main quest because you went along with what the leader said and not the second in command said. Interesting, huh? The more you know. Yeah, so that's the credits. And what happens if we press continue? Where do we go? Do we just go back to before the last mission? I assume that's the case. Oh, okay. So if you press continue, you're back here. Okay. So I guess if you want to continue playing, you have to load the previous save that you did. So, alright. I guess this is the Outer Worlds for now. I'm gonna check out and see if there's any mods. Maybe I'll record some of that and put it up, so that I can watch it in the future if I want to. I don't know, this looks pretty moddable. I mean, it is at its base kind of like a Fallout game, isn't it? I hope the developers are as open about modding as Bethesda is. Okay, so I think that wraps up the series nicely. And yeah. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the series, or if you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah. And also, thank you very much for watching. If you made it through the entire series, I love you. You're great. You're awesome. I bet no one has. Alright, yeah, so thanks again very much for watching, and peace until we play the next game.